Good evening. In today's session, let's discuss regarding electric vehicles, and at the end, I am also going to show you one question on India's new electric vehicle policy or EV policy. If you look at the electric vehicles in India or in majority of the countries today, it is gaining ground. The governments are preferring, people are also preferring the electric vehicles throughout the world, and India is one of the countries which is at the forefront. Why so? So if you look at even today also, there are so many vehicles running on petrol and diesel, and with that one there is lots of atmospheric pollution. That is one of the reasons for our environmental degradation. That is the reason why we are planning to go towards electric vehicle, and in order to in order to motivate the people to go for the electric vehicles, the government has announced the new electric vehicle policy, and which is giving which is giving some concessions to the people. So let's try to understand, but before that one, let me show you something here. When it comes to electric vehicles, transportation is the fundamental requirement of modern life, but the traditional combustion engine is quickly becoming outdated. It is becoming outdated because people are preferring for those vehicles with zero pollution. So now let's straight away go to the benefits of the electric vehicles. Kindly see here, you may get a question on this electric vehicle because the government has announced the new EV policy. Clear? So what are the benefits here? If you look at the benefits, low running cost, low maintenance cost, zero tailpipe emissions. Zero tailpipe emissions, meaning there will be no emissions at all. Clear? Next, number 4, tax and financial benefits to the people, and of course to the companies also. Petrol and diesel usage destroying the earth. So that is the reason why if you start reducing the usage of petrol and diesel vehicles, then we can protect our mother earth. Next, they are easy to drive and quiet. Convenience of charging at home. Today what is happening? If you want to get petrol or diesel, you need to go to petrol bunk. Clear? But when it comes to electric vehicles, so we have the facilities to charge them at home. But now some people have fear. What happens if the charge gets exhausted when you are outside? That is the reason why government is planning to establish more public charging points with respect to EVs. So once that comes into operation, very soon it is going to come in fact, then the people will be more motivated to go towards the electric vehicles. And if you look at the last one, right, today if you look at the the diesel vehicle, lots of sound. Petrol vehicle, there is a sound. But when it comes to EV, no noise pollution. Clear? So there will be no air pollution, no noise pollution. These are the advantages. Now I have a question for you with respect to this new EV policy. Which of the following statements is or true regarding India's new electric vehicle policy? Clear? Two statements are given. One may be correct or two may be correct. Let's read it. Look at the first one. India has no restrictions to import electric vehicles from any country. India has no restriction to import electric vehicle from any country except China. So these are the statements where you have to be very, 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 very careful. So generally what happens, if you don't have the knowledge of this EV policy, definitely we will get tempted and we may think statement A is also right, because we are trying to reduce the imports from the China. But please remember, under the new EV policy, India has no restrictions to import electric vehicles from any country, including China. Even from China also we can import. There is no restriction at all. This is what is mentioned in the the new EV policy. Clear? So obviously what happens? Statement A is wrong. Please understand very clearly. So next, when you go to statement B, if a statement B is correct, our answer will be option 2. Otherwise, option 4 will be our answer. Now read it. India announced lowering import taxes on certain EVs produced by car makers who committed to invest at least $500 million and start domestic manufacturing within 3 years. And this is absolutely right statement. Clear? So my suggestion to you, my friends, don't just listen, but whenever you are watching the class, when you are watching this current affairs class, please make a note of these points, and they will be helpful to you for the purpose of revision, because every time you cannot come to these videos and watch. Clear? So this is one advantage of writing the notes. So out of A and B statements, A is wrong and B is correct statement. So obviously our answer should be option 2. Clear? Option 2 is our answer, right? So this is one possible area where you may get a question on this. Clear? And for other batches, like the separate current affairs batch, or for the civil services and group 1 batch, I'll be dealing this EV policy during our mains classes. Thank you so much, and I wish you all very very good luck. And please don't forget to follow me through the Telegram channel. The link is given in the description below this video. Please follow me through that, so that I'll be able to provide updates from time to time. Thank you so much, and take very good care.